have to admit that these days the smartphones, they look good, man, if not same. They have the latest processors and the cameras, making our job a little more difficult. This week we have the Infocus M808 and here is the review. Now, reviewing a smartphone is not that easy. You have to define the design, scrutinize the performance, judge the pictures, and yes, wait for the smartphone to die down. Tough task indeed. So this week we have a smartphone from a company called Infocus. It's an American brand which has just entered into the Indian market, and the USP has been their good looking smartphone. This is their budget offering. It's called the Infocus M808 and it's got a full HD display and some pretty good specs on the sheet, and for a price of just 12,999 rupees, it looks good. Now you know what, it is no doubt the best looking smartphone in its category. We all know this design and we all love this design. So it's a good looking smartphone. Infocus has used all metal here. The anodized aluminum is very well crafted, it's smooth, it's slim, and it feels good to hold. The next thing you will like about the smartphone is its display, which is Full HD. A Full HD display automatically makes the display shine, but yes, it's a good display. The colors and the details are well projected. The viewing angles are good, sunlight legibility is good. Also, a Full HD display makes video viewing an all the more pleasant experience. I could watch more videos on YouTube if the network was good. It has a very good design, no doubt about it. The display, Full HD display, it's always a treat because yes, you are watching things, you're using things, and you want the display to be bright to make things clear. Now let's talk about the software. It's running on Android Lollipop and they have their own UI on top. So it's neat, simple, and a decent UI. Then you get no app drawer here. Instead, all you get is a home screen and many more home screens. And you can add all those apps in them. Now, where did that fitness app go? Oh, there it is. Besides that, there are some tweaks that they've done here and there, and it's gonna be nice exploring those things and figuring them out. Now let's talk about the real deal here, the processor, because at the end of the day, looks are okay, but then the phone has to work and it should work well. Powering this device is the 1.3 GHz octa-core MediaTek processor along with 2 GB of RAM. Now that's the standard processing power that you need these days in a budget smartphone. But how does that suffice? The phone takes care of your daily chores, your daily tasks with ease. We open apps, we surf the internet, we watched videos, and we played games. And we face no problem initially because yes, that beautiful metal unibody design will face the heat. More the apps and prolonged usage will heat up the phone, and this leads to performance drop. So don't open too many things and don't use them for too long. Just close the ones you don't need. Otherwise the phone is a good performer. Talking about the camera, the 13MP camera here is not its USP, but it's not bad. Only if you could focus on time and quickly. The image quality is good, colors come out well with subject details intact if there is good light. It really struggles in indoor light with inconsistent results. The front 5-megapixel camera is decent enough for clicking those selfies. So to sum it up, the Infocus M808 is a very well crafted phone. It's a good looking phone, no doubt about it. The performance is good. All your daily tasks will be dealt with quite nicely. You shouldn't be facing any problem whatsoever. The problem would come with prolonged usage because of the unibody design, the metal unibody design, the processor. The phone tends to heat up. Another problem is the camera, which could have been better, and yes, the battery is another sore point over here. The competition lies in the front in the form of the Lenovo K3 Note and the Moto G 3rd generation, which offer you a good overall performance. So for the price of 12,999 rupees, the Infocus M08, well, you'll buy this phone because you like beautiful things. Oneplus has made a name for itself. It is a company that makes people wait for that invitation. After launching the OnePlus 2, which didn't really get that overwhelming response as the OnePlus 1, the company is out with their new offering. They call it the OnePlus X.
Over the last year, OnePlus has become a really popular smartphone brand in India. Demand has been really high for both its phones, the OnePlus One and the OnePlus 2. Now the company has come up with a new phone. They call it the OnePlus X, and here we are at its launch. We're going to be taking a quick look at it.
With OnePlus X, we aim to start a new product line that provide powerful devices.
As you can see, the OnePlus X is quite a compact device. You'll probably think it's quite similar to the Xiaomi Mi 4 or even the iPhone 5 for that matter. And that would be true because it has got this metal frame surrounding it and it's got these straight lines. Overall, it's very compact. In fact, it's 6.9 mm thin and weighs just 136 grams, which is not too bad at all. It's got a 13 megapixel camera on the back, and OnePlus claims this is the fastest camera they've shipped on device. On front, it's got a 5-inch screen, which again is smaller than what OnePlus has offered in its phones before. It's an AMOLED display and it's got a full HD resolution. It looks pretty vivid right now. Overall, it seems like a pretty solid phone, and it's going to catch the fancy of people who are looking for a smaller screen which can be used with a single hand rather than a big screen experience. We will soon have a full review of this phone.
Alright, with that it's time to slip into a short break, but we'll be back because there's lots more on the other side.
Nisaga mama mani pamaga ni pamaga sani pamani sapasa जहाँ तक याद आती रहेगी